everyone! So this video is a little bit of a soppy one, I will warn you in advance. Basically, it's going to go live the day after National Best Friends Day. And I thought this seems like a really good opportunity to talk about mine. Now, yes, I do admit it's an American holiday and I'm not American, as the accent will probably give away. I just started watching Bridgerton season 3 and part of me really wants to go around talking in a very posh British accent now, but let's be honest, I don't have one. I live in Cornwall. It's more a case of, get on, how you doing mate? The point is, there's a day commemorating best friends and I thought I would commemorate mine because, you know, she deserves it. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you will know who Leslie is. I feature her on the channel a lot, but you may not know the story of how we met. So I'm gonna tell you. We met in 2017 when I joined the chorus that Leslie directs. More Harmony, who I still sing with today and I'm now assistant director even though I'm rubbish at doing this. So I don't do it very often because the chorus would suffer if I did. But although that was how we met in person, it turned out when I went to sign up for the course they were doing on the night I joined, actually we'd known each other for years on Twitter. It's a small world thanks to social media. Never mind the fact that Twitter's a hellhole now thanks to Elon Musk, but you know, back then it was okay. Anyway, we clicked, we got on really well, and we've been kind of best friends ever since, really. And obviously we now work together and talk all the time about having a house and living together. And I know I am thinking way in the future because at the moment we have no money, but I will admit that I did spend some of this morning looking at property websites and I have found a house in Weybridge for us. It's 3 bedrooms and the 3rd bedroom could be an office for the business. It's real nice. It's only a few years old and someone give me £325,000 please. But I digress. I don't really know how she puts up with me, so this video is kind of to say thank you because I feel like I'm probably a very annoying person to be best friends with. I have many flaws and I just reckon I'm probably extremely irritating to be around. I mean, I'm constantly thinking of a song that sums up a certain situation, but I will have just a snippet of that song in my head and just sing the same bit over and over because I'm irritating as hell. I'm also really massively oversensitive and get upset over the most stupid things, like not stuff Leslie's done because obviously she's an angel, but you know, stupid things I will moan to her like, I can't believe this has happened, and she's like, okay. So yeah, she doesn't just deserve a day to recognise that she's an amazing best friend, she kind of deserves an award of some description because I reckon I am not the easiest. I'm a lot. Outside of my immediate family, Leslie is like my chosen family. She is the person who I just love spending time with. We always make each other laugh. We go places together and have little adventures, and we've got a lot of things in common in as much as we both enjoy doing similar things and we've got a similar outlook, but then we've also got like things that we are hugely different in, ways in which we are almost complete opposites, and they complement each other. We have sort of the right things in common and the right things different. And she's always there when I need her. If I need a pickup, if I'm feeling really rubbish, she knows the right things to say. If I'm angry about something stupid, she knows how to calm me down without making me feel like my feelings are being dismissed. She's just awesome, basically. I'm very lucky is what I'm saying, and I'm very lucky that it's not just Leslie as well. Leslie may be my best friend, but I have some amazing people in my life. I mean, we can't talk about National Best Friend Day without talking about my friend Kirsty, who I also love to pieces and who finally met Leslie at my friend Mikey's wedding, which was really nice. And she and I have had loads of adventures together. We can make each other laugh and talk for ages about absolutely everything and nothing all at the same time. And then there's my friend Michelle, who I've known since I was 11 years old, and therefore she will always have a very big soft spot in my heart because we've grown up together and I've gone from seeing her as this very tall child to being a very tall adult. Seriously though, she's crushing it. She's the most awesome mum to her now adult son. How did that happen? She is just one of the most caring, generous people you could wish to meet. I am very very lucky with the people I surround myself with, and I have been in a place where I have not always had that. I've not had the best people around me. When I was in my teens, for example, I had a friend who I'm not gonna name here, who my mum absolutely hated. And if your mum hates someone, they're usually right. My mum likes most people, but she was like, no, this girl's awful, she's horrible, she's selfish, she's just dreadful. And I had to come to see that in my own time, which I did, and yes, she was absolutely terrible, and I regret spending any time with her ever. If your mum says your friend is not your friend, listen. So yeah, I'm super duper thankful for the friends I have in my life. My amazing friends are basically the support network that I need, that keep me going, and they are the people I want to surround myself with. And as it is National Best Friends Day, or was yesterday, in another country, shh, don't judge me, it's my channel. I am going to dedicate this video to Leslie because over the last 7 years she has enriched my life in ways I cannot even begin to describe, and I really can't wait to grow old and wrinkly together. Yeah, she's gonna be stuck with me forever, so lucky her. Now I'm gonna stop being soppy now because you're probably all on the verge of throwing up, and I'm emetophobic, so please don't. But before I go, I do have to talk to you about something very important. I have had the same message on my lightbox for months now because it's something I want desperately. And unless you're living under a rock, you will know that recently our beloved Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who I have so much respect for and don't think is an absolute at all, he recently called an election. So if you are watching this and you are over 18 and a resident of the UK, make sure that you are registered to vote. It is really important that you have your say. Check that you have valid photo ID because we now have to show photo ID when we go to vote. So make sure you look into that, and yeah, get out there, do your democratic duty, guys, even if you're going to vote Tory, but don't tell me about it because I don't want to hear it. That is the end of my lecture on voting, but you know, wherever you are, make sure you vote in your elections. It's important. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head up there if you'd like to subscribe, and last week's video is going to be over there. If you have an amazing best friend who has always been there for you and who you have wonderful, fabulous adventures with, let me know in the comments. I will talk to you all next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.